Blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. So in this video, I have two stories to look at. But before we get into the stories, I want to say happy Easter Sunday to all those of my supporters that celebrate Easter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time with the family, and enjoying the day. All right, so the two stories now, my people. We see where ICC, they have confirmed that cricket will be a part of the next Olympic Games. Yes, cricket. It's been a while. We have been waiting and, discussions have been happening and stuff, but it has been confirmed. I'm going to give you all the information that is available now as it relates to that. Plus, we see where CWI is being challenged to pay out the monies coming out of the final of the Super 50, right? Remember that Barbados and Jamaica, they didn't contest the final, so CWI had indicated that they were going to hold on to the purse, right? Well, they are being challenged to pay out the monies right now. So we're going to take a look at those two. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed, and you can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, let us start off with this legal battle that CWI will now be a part of. Taking this story from the Guyana Chronicle, right? From the Guyana Chronicle. So all credit goes to them. So it says, Attorney Philip Nichols demands CWI pay withheld prize money and fees after reefer case resolution. And we all remember that case, that we spoke about a couple of days ago. Reefer, they found him not guilty and all. So let me take a read at what's happening here now. So it says, veteran Barbadian attorney at law Philip Nichols has written to Cricket West Indies CEO Chris Darren, calling for the immediate payment of prize money and match fees to players involved in the abandoned final of the 2024 CG United Super 50. Nichols, who represents Barbados Pride captain Raymond Reefer, issued the letter following the recent resolution of the disciplinary case involving his client. They said the veteran attorney argues that with the charges against Reefer now dismissed, there is no valid justification for CWI's continued withholding of the US 100,000 winners prize and associated players' fees. This is the attorney now, and I quote, now that the issue with Reefer is settled, right, I have written to CWI requesting that the prize money and players' fees be paid, as they have not only been withheld without any justification, but without giving the BCA a hearing to discuss their action. All right? End quote for now. They say the controversy stems from the rain-affected final on November 23rd between Barbados Pride and Jamaica Scorpions. Right? We don't need to go down into all of that part. We all remember that. We just want to take a look at what the attorney is saying, right? So let's go down into it some more. So let's take a look at this part of the article, then we'll do another quotation. They said the BCA also noted that the players have never had an opportunity to present their side of the story in any formal hearing, as primarily objection raised by Reefer's legal team led to the charges being thrown out before the full examination of the events could take place. So this is the attorney again, and I quote, in a press release of April 5, CWI suggested that the two captains escaped sanctions on a technicality and returned the fact that as there was no toss, right, there was a clear breach of rules and spirit of the game. They say it is important to note that the committee made no reference to Mr. Campbell in its ruling on the Reefer matter. All right. So based on what we're seeing here, my viewers and subscribers, BCA, that's the Barbados Cricket Association, they are pushing things from their end. They are trying to get CWI to pay out the purse. Obviously, if CWI caves, then Barbados Cricket Association, they won't be the only ones to benefit. Jamaica, JCA, Jamaica Cricket Association, they will obviously be looking for what, for their benefit also. I'm not sure if behind closed door, JCA, they are in support of what BCA, what they're doing, as in they're helping to fund the attorney or what. I don't know. It hasn't been stated, but the fact that, it's JC and BCA, it's a two boards that stand to gain if this case, if CWI decides to pay out the monies, right? It's very interesting. It's very interesting. I am waiting to see how CWI will answer to this because it's out there in the public. Obviously, they will have to address it, right? Now, this matter was actually, well, this letter was actually, our article was sent out from the 17th, but because of the West Indies women's important game and because of the recently concluded West Indies Championship, I didn't get a chance to look at it, because I was covering other things. But let me know your thoughts, my people. What are you guys thinking? Should CWI pay out the money, or should they hold on to it because the players decided not to take the field against what the officials said? Remember, the officials are the ones that were in charge. The players will say that, they were feeling that it would have endangered them. It was dangerous to play. So that's why they didn't go out there. While the officials, they are the ones that run the game. Let me know what your thoughts are where that is concerned. All right, moving on now, my people. So we see where ICC, they have confirmed that cricket will be a part of the 2028 Olympic Games. Now, this is something that it has been in the works for a little while, but it was confirmed a couple days ago. Once again, I didn't touch on it because of the West Indies Championship. So I had the story put down and said that I would talk about it so we could discuss it in the comment section. Very, very interesting. We're not too sure how things would work in terms of West Indies, if they're going to go based on country and I don't know. But this is just the initial phase. I'm taking this from the ICC website. So it says cricket in 2028 Olympics. It's going to be a 6-team T20 event, and it has been confirmed. So 6 teams, and it will be a T20 event. Now, just to remind you, cricket last featured in the Olympics in the 1900s, right? It is set to return after what's that, 128 years at the Los Angeles Games. So going to be very interesting to see how things work out where that is concerned. Let me look at what they're saying now. So they said the International Olympic Committee Executive Board approved a 90-player quota for cricket, allowing the teams to pick a 15-member squad for the showpiece event. The qualification criteria for the Olympics are yet to be revealed, but with the USA as host, they are likely to get a direct qualification, leaving 5 slots up for grabs. They say cricket's return to the Olympics is a big deal, and given the significance of the event, the ICC would want all the top teams to participate to make the sport a big hit, right? The qualification for the Olympics could possibly be decided by the rankings. The top 5 teams and hosts will qualify for the showpiece event. So that would be the top T20 team, one would hope, right? The top 5. So they say currently India, Australia, England, New Zealand, and West Indies hold the top 5 positions in the ICC T20 events men's rankings, while Australia, England, New Zealand, India, and South Africa occupy the top slots in the women's rankings. So they say, given that the Olympics is still a fair way away, the rankings are likely to change. Right, the bottom-ranked teams will be focused on improving their rankings with an Olympic gold at stake. So there we have it, my people. Another reason why Darren Sammy and his team need to make sure that they keep winning T20 games to stay in the top 5. Because if it's a 6-team quota, then obviously US will get 1, and you don't know the other 5. So we are hoping that we can stay in that top 5. Gonna leave it right there, my people. Big up. Bless.